Hi, my name is Steve Moneypenny, and I feel that a belt is about the most important part of your kit that you can come up with. Tactical is a big buzzword right now, so if you search for tactical belt, you're going to find everything from a belt like this, which is a simple wilderness tactical belt, to some cheap piece of crap, nylon webbing, to a very nice, very expensive leather belt, and just about everything in between. I want to talk a little bit about what separates the belts from what you need. If you're a concealed carry practitioner, you do everyday carry a gun every day, you've probably ran into this with whatever holster type you have. First, the belt has to fit your belt loops and fit your holster loops. If either one's too big or too small, you're not going to have a very comfortable day. Carrying a gun is made 10 times more comfortable by carrying the correct belt. And a belt that is comfortable, fits, and has repeatable adjustments. The belt that I'm holding now is a Wilderness Tactical belt. They were very early innovators. They're, as far as I know, one of the first people to come up with a reinforced nylon webbed belt, which is very stiff. A lot of the other webbed belts are, and this part is just what folds over. You don't want this part to be stiff, but it's very soft, very pliable. My newest recent belt, by a lot of personal recommendation to friends of mine, is made by Fatback Tactical. There's some awesome features about this belt. First of all, this goes through a metal detector without setting it off. I can't have a helicopter airlift me out because it doesn't have a little hook at the end of it to hook a carabiner in, but that's not something that I ever had happen, so I'm not really worried about it. It uses a much thicker, stiffer nylon, but no plastic reinforcement. It holds up every bit as strong. You can check out one of my other videos for a solid review of it. And it uses a smaller, thinner webbed nylon as this part of the belt. The bottom line is, a belt's going to be expensive. You didn't go out and buy a $100 gun. You didn't go out and buy a $5 holster, I hope. So now it comes something that you have to hook that gun and that holster to. If you don't have something solid, something stable, and something comfortable, you're not going to carry that gun. Or that gun is not going to be where you need it, when you need it. And some people, if you don't even carry a belt, just, I don't know how your pants are staying up, especially with a gun in them. Look around and shop. Get yourself a good belt. Like I said, between $50 to $100 for a good solid belt. This one I think is $45 or $49 from Wilderness Tactical. It's basic instructor's belt. This is what I consider minimum for concealed carry. You can if you like leather, more power to you. You can get leather belts just as good, and with a traditional buckle system on them, and you're going to pay about the same amount of price for them. Galco makes them. A number of other holster companies out there are making belts, Bianchi. But get a good solid belt, and get a belt that is designed to carry a gun. Don't just go out here and get your thinnest dress belt you can and try to put your holster with an 1.5-inch loop on it, because that won't work. If you're shooting competitively for IDPA, I highly recommend these type of belts or something stiffer. For USPSA, there are a number of different belts you can use. Double Alpha Academy, CR Speed, all of them are double Velcro line belts. One belt holds up your pants, the other one Velcros to it. Still allows it to go through your belt loops. Sometimes those inner belts are great for regular, everyday carry. However, you want to make sure you're wearing a belt that has the soft Velcro out, so you obviously don't stick to everything you find. And it also doesn't hold your shirt up. Think about your belt. Is it how you want to carry? If your gun's attached to it, which about 90% of male carry is, then make sure it's something that's going to hold your belt in a comfortable place, so where you're not printing, the back end of your gun flopping out, adjusting it, continually reaching down, adjusting your gun, playing with your gun to get it somewhere comfortable. If you have a concealed weapon, that's what it should be, is concealed. And the belt is the closest thing to your body that's going to keep everything you have concealed. Please, if you like the video, like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, and let your friends know. Word of mouth is the best way. I'd love to do more reviews. And if there's anything you'd like to add or any critique you'd like to give me, feel free to post it below. Thanks, and please check out my other videos.